starts right now from the Tree of Life at Disney's Animal Kingdom.
Today I'm very hands-on. Well, I know we're just slap happy today. But you know what? It's a little warm, so I'm going to take my hands off. Oh, there, thank you. So a lot has been going on. It's been really one bombshell after another this week. I found out my phone is tapped.
And that's sunny.
Yeah, and it's probably sunny.
It's sunny.
It turns out I'm an involuntary immigrant. And now the biggest one of all comes from the current president.
What did he say now?
Well, he says I have tremendous respect for women and the many roles they serve that are vital to the fabric of our society and our economy. On International Women's Day, join me, he says, in honoring the critical role of women here and around the world.
That is beautiful, Whoopi.
You know, and I have to tell you, I'm not sure how to take these tweets. Especially after the top, especially after the top Republican on the House Intelligence Committee said this.
The president is a neophyte to politics. He's been doing this a little over a year. And I think a lot of the things that he says, you guys sometimes take literally.
Maybe that's why we shouldn't have a neophyte as president.
Maybe.
Right?
So, but what do? Should we take it literally on International Women's Day? What are we still fighting for? What's going on?
I think you view it as the obligatory statement that a president would have to make on Women's Day. And to me, it looks like he's learning something, at least, that you have to, there are certain things that you have to comment on. You know, some presidents get criticism if a crime happens around the country that's driven or gender driven or whatever it is, they don't immediately comment on it. I think he's finally realizing I'm the president of the United States, I'm the president of all people, and I have to acknowledge a day that supports the role that women play in society at large. So I'm glad that he put the tweet. Now, of course, he has to back that up with policy that supports women.
But that's the problem, isn't it? You know, Maya Angelou often said, you tell me who you are and I'm going to believe you the first time, right? Something to that effect.
Believe people when they tell you who they are?
Well, who they are. And he already said that he could grab women by the genitals. He talked about Megyn Kelly having blood coming out of everywhere.
What's not respectful about that?
I just don't, it seemed very disingenuous to me.
But if he didn't make the statement, I think a lot of people would say he should have said something. So
but
for
you know
me,
what?
he
I
did
think
say
if
something.
he hadn't made the statement, no one would have noticed.
I would have noticed.
I would have noticed.
I think the credit when he said he respects women. He has said he respects women 21 times. That means he always said something that was disrespectful, so he had to walk it back by saying, I respect women. So every time he says so-and-so's a pig, so-and-so's not a 10, so-and-so's fat, I respect women. Then he follows it up with that.
A nasty woman.
A lot of times, though, the criticism of media and people around that will say to me, it's, you know, the problem's the media and the way they skew things. My problem here is I was raised to know that my actions and my words reflect who I am. Yes. And I take that very seriously. It reminds me of a quote, be careful with your words. Once they are said, they can only be forgiven, not forgotten. And I think that's the important thing is I'm not judging Trump from a partisan stance. My criticism of him is I'm listening to what he's saying, and whether you call it seriously or literally, to me, it's what am I trying to say?
Emboldened?
No.
Emblazes?
Emblematic?
Oh, yes, emblematic.
Emblematic. Thank you. Big words today. Emblematic of his heart. So I think that's the problem for me is my criticisms are actually his words, not the way anyone's skewing them. What he's writing.
Yeah. You all right, Joy?
Yeah, it's fine.
Something get you?
Wait, let me just stand myself.
People are being urged to participate in a day without you.
Okay. this chair is there's something sticky under here, and it turns over, and then it goes on my pants.
I'm
sorry.
I don't even know how to respond to this. I've had sticky things on me all week. Anyway,
Oh boy!
you know,
Okay,
today
moving on.
is
Where's our bell?
people are being urged to participate in a day without women by not working today,
yeah.
whether they have a job or they're stay-at-home moms. I mean, is this really a good way to highlight how vital women are on every level?
It made me a little nervous just because if women stay home, I worry about will women lose their jobs? Will they get fired? And if schools, there were some reports that schools were shutting down. And then I worry about women who don't have the opportunity. Some people get paid by the day. They don't have the luxury of saying, I'm going to stay home. If their kids now can't go to school because that school is closed, now they have to figure out a way to pay for childcare. There are a lot of implications. It sounds good on paper. Don't go to work, show everyone how important we are in the workforce. But I think it leaks out and it could have implications for women that aren't so
But
good
that's
in their
always
lives.
true when people strike. They have to take a day off. They have to take weeks off sometimes.
But that's a lot
for a larger point.
Closing public schools is troubling, I think. I support the message, but my goodness. Thank you, my mother-in-law, Maria, for watching my kids today because I was scrambling. Scrambling, trying to
We
find
couldn't say
childcare.
today. We could not take the day off. Too many people rely on us for this show.
But
so
I
they
think
would
a
have
lot.
lost a lot of money.
I think a lot of people realize that they can't take the. I don't think women who know they can't take the day off are going to take the day off. I think the idea is if you can, do. But I do hear what you're saying. But I'm surprised. So I thought when you went to public school, they gave you the list of dates.
Yeah.
That the school would be closed. So how did they work that?
They closed 16
I don't
public
know.
schools in Alexandria, Virginia. PG County public schools, many of them were closed. I mean,
It's probably last
why not
minute
have a
reactive.
teach-in? Why not?
I don't
it's
know.
Women's
I wonder if
History
it is.
Month.
So let's.
Have a teach-in.
So what we should find out is if folks actually did this without knowing it, whether
Right.
people didn't tell them this was happening. Let's find out how
Parents
this is
told last
going.
night. All
Okay. Well, some were. You were.
I was.
But let's see what they were. Anyway, we'll be right back with more Hot Topics because it's a hard hour. Apparently, only 38% of married women find their husband sexy.
That's weird.
It's very weird. It's according to a recent survey. Now, the number shocks me because you know the old saying, you don't find him sexy, somebody else will.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know, my
That's
husband, I'll give you, my husband wears, regular glasses without any rims. I know him for 30 some odd years, right? And then recently he bought rims.
Oh.
And I was like, doobie, doobie, doobie. He could have been wearing a monocle for all I anything, a new eye thing. It was all I got all excited.
Change it
You
up.
see,
yeah.
you saw him with fresh eyes. I find my husband incredibly attractive. I think he's sexy. Y'all saw him on the Valentine's Day show with the Bewlywed Game. I think you have to have that attraction to your mate, to your spouse.
Yeah, I think.
no.
Oh,
Go ahead.
you want to talk about Steve's sexy?
No, I want to talk about your husband.
No, I want to hear about Steve. No, I think Max is super sexy. Like, and I think part of it is the little moments you only you're privy to if you're intimate with someone. Like when the hair's all messed up and they're trying
the
to do,
best part.
when they're doing something serious and they throw on a t-shirt and their hair's like sticking everywhere. It's like it's endearing.
See my husband parent.
There are a lot of moments though where he's been the least sexy person. When you're annoyed with someone though, when we get in a fight or something, I look at him, I'm literally like, what was I thinking? This is awful. So it goes between two extremes, but most of the time we veer towards the good stuff.
But how about seeing him parent? See, when I watch my husband with my children, he is the sexiest man on the planet.
All right, take it easy.
On the planet.
Yeah, you're worse than this one.
I like men. For me, I like watching a man fix something.
You
If
always
my
say this.
sink-
You
seriously,
do.
women know if your sink is broken and your man's fixing it, you're like, thank you. Or even better, if they're in the kitchen and you don't have to cook dinner, you come home. You know what's up.
You know,
Oh,
this,
yeah.
I want to tell you something.
What year is this?
This girl,
What year is
she likes a plumber. She's been getting her drains unclogged all week.
Where's the bell? Where's the bell? Get it!
Yeah.
Help us, Whoopi, help us.
Women have made such strides. We'll be right back.
Hey, it's me, Eric Stonestreet from Modern Family, and I'm here to spend a little time with my daytime family. Mickey, Minnie, Goofy, Donna, Whoopi, George. Are you ready to see the party cannon happen?
The party cannon.
Woo! Get down here. All right, I'm going to let you take over.
You could go ahead and pick up a ball.
Oh my God.
And you're aiming at the red and white target. This is the red and white target.
Give it your best shot. Don't be too scared of hitting it hard.
So close.
So close. Oh, he means business.
All right.
Oh, so close.
Yeah. Please welcome our friend Eric Stonestreet.
Too hot to get up.
Couldn't get a tent.
No, they're steaming us.
They just let us out for this short amount of time. So this new show looks kind of fantastic. It's kind of like a kid's Shark Tank.
Yeah, it's really cool. You know, the judges are kids, and ultimately they decide what wins the show. I think 35 toys came in to the show, and there's a finale there where one toy is going to be, crowned the toy, and then the really neat thing is the toy is going to be available the next day exclusively at Toys R Us, which is an amazing thing. So when you watch the show, you'll be able to go get the toy.
Oh, my goodness. Well, speaking of toys, what is your favorite toy?
Ooh, man, when I was growing up, I grew up in Kansas, and I had pigs and cows that I had to feed in the morning. So those were mostly my toys, like making sure the pigs had water and the cows had hay.
Well, that's how I grew up also.
Oh, yeah, totally. Just the same, right?
Brooklyn,
Yeah. But I love these little trucks, and guys my age will know what these are, called Stompers. And they were just a AA battery-operated thing, and you'd build tracks for them, and they'd go all around. And don't clap. What are you clapping for Stompers?
They like them.
And they're hard to find.
They are hard to find.
But we found one
Shut
for
up.
you.
No, are you serious?
Yes.
Oh!
Look at that. Never been opened. Never been
Where's the battery?
Don't be a pig now.
Don't be greedy. Oh my God, thank you guys.
You're welcome.
I haven't seen a Stomper seriously since I was that age.
Yeah.
The tires. I would always lose the tires.
Oh, don't lose these times.
I won't.
Eric, you're personally a big fan of all things Disney, and you're the voice of the Flying Horse in Sophia the First. And a few years back, you even shot a commercial for Disney. Let's take a look at it.
Daddy, where's Uncle Joe?
Late as always.
Is Uncle Joe your brother?
Biologically, yeah. I think I see something. No.
Excuse me. Has anyone seen my magic carpet?
Uncle Joe!
Well, if it isn't Jasmine, then Jasmine.
That's great.
Yeah, I shot that here. The great director, Joe Pitka, who's a really well-known commercial director, who basically was responsible for most of my employment before anyone ever knew who I was. I did a lot of commercials with him, and I got to shoot that down here. It was my first time to Disney World. This is my third time to Disney World. But the first time I ever went to Disneyland was when I moved to Los Angeles, and I went with my mom. I took my mom and some friends, and we saw Meryl Streep there that day.
Oh.
And I was like, what's it like to be famous and go to Disneyland? And about 12 years later, I got to figure that out.
Well, there's a great episode of Modern Family when you guys all go to Disneyland.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite memory from that?
From that episode?
Yes.
Well, you know, what's funny is because the park's so big, obviously, and if you were around, like people are around now, they see that the view's shooting here, but, you know, somebody over there doesn't necessarily know you guys are here right now. And so between shots, we would get to go ride rides. And, you know, we didn't have time to change wardrobe or hair, and I looked different, you know, wearing shirts on Modern Family and hair. We were riding a ride, and I see these people pointing at me, and I realize, like, they're going to go home and think, you know, we saw that guy Cam from Modern Family. He dresses the same. He does his hair the exact same way. He is the exact character. So I was like, we're shooting today. We're here shooting. This isn't how I normally dress.
Okay, let's do a dishy question
Yeah.
because I understand that
You're
you just
dishy.
you posted a picture of you and Bethany Frankel on Instagram.
Yes,
Oh, wow.
I did.
Yeah. And so you have revived the rumors that you two are dating again. Just set the record straight in Disney World.
Yeah, this is the place to do that.
Right, this is it.
Bethany and I met at a party a couple years ago, and you've met Bethany.
Yes.
You all know Bethany.
Yes.
She is a force, and she's amazing, and she is exactly what you see on TV, in addition to being really sweet and really kind and really caring. And we hit it off at a party, and we hung out, and we're friends. We've remained friends.
Oh, just friends.
Just friends.
No more.
We saw each other last weekend. She came. She always wanted to come to the set, and she's a great person. I admire what she's done.
There's nothing to the
No,
nothing romantic there.
No.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I know.
So disappointed.
So I'm available. Oscillating.
All right, we want to play a game
right.
with you, if that's
Okay,
okay.
yeah, fine.
Are you guys ready for a game, an epic game of charades, Disney style? I'm ready. All right, we got to go down. We got to travel
Where am I
down to the
going?
game
Okay, go down
stage. Come on down. Before we start, you need an opponent.
Yeah.
So from Disney's Beauty and the Beast, please welcome the amazing Audra McDonald.
I said earlier, I'm so glad this isn't a singing competition.
All right, guys. Now, here's how it's going to work. All right.
Yes.
You guys get 60 seconds. You have to silently act out as many clues as you can. Don't speak. Don't
the
speak.
hard part for
and
both of us.
we're all going to guess. Okay?
Okay.
So, and the person who gets the most obviously wins.
Okay.
All right? All right, so Eric, you're up first.
Okay.
You ready? 60
pick
seconds
one.
on the clock. All right, go.
Small.
Small word. Small word. It's a small word.
No one
It's
is
a
never
small-
dwarfs.
Oh.
Keep going.
Keep going. A horse.
Wolf.
No, a mermaid.
Dog.
Little Mermaid, Sebastian,
barking.
Nemo.
First word. First word. Well, done.
Snowball.
First
First
word.
word.
A lot.
Numbers. Number one.
Number one.
Number one.
One.
Right
Six.
on. Yeah. Okay.
Pull. One. Pull. One. Hold a minute. Pull.
Mickey
One.
Mouse.
Give us another clue besides that. All right, finish up the dog. Oh, no.
Pocahontas.
Aladdin.
You're done.
All right, you're
That
done.
is cool.
Okay, you lost.
Disney word for you know what.
Okay. Points. I'm here.
Come on.
3 points.
Ready?
All right, Audra, you ready? Yeah. 60 seconds.
Sabotage.
Okay, go.
Monster. Monsters Inc.
Beauty and the Beast.
First word.
Small word. The.
The
Second word.
Little Mermaid.
The.
Another monster?
The whale.
That's really scary.
Monster.
The genie?
Lifting.
A monster.
The Lion King.
Oh. All right, next.
First word.
First word.
Beauty. How do you say You're not Little Mermaid ever.
Whatever.
First
One
word.
little word. The. Always the.
Yeah.
Second word.
The little
Tiny.
mermaid.
The small.
The Little Mermaid. Very good.
Shoot, there she was.
Is it time? Oh, first word. No.
Dazzy.
Six.
Mulan.
Sit down.
Mulan.
The Lady and the Tramp. I was trying to be a tramp.
All right. That's all I feel.
Can't win. All right, we have a winner. We have a winner. Audra. Oh, look, you're stepping up to try to take it. All right, you are the Disney Charades champion. You get what you get. Audra McDonald. All right, Audra's sticking around. Our thanks to Eric Stonestreet. Toy Box Warriors, April 7th, right here on ABC, and we will be right back.
McDonald, who is lending her 6-time Tony Award-winning voice to the epic new live-action version of Beauty and the Beast. Welcome! Now, you brought your two little ones, Zoe and Sally.
Sally
One
James,
of those
yeah.
is only 4 months old.
4 months old. One is 16.
What have you guys been up to? That's quite a gap.
Oh my gosh,
With rides.
We ran through the entire parks, all the parks yesterday, and Sally James got to meet a couple of the characters, and she got to meet Donald Duck, and she went, and my daughter and her good friend Wilma and my mom were all here, and my favorite ride that we did was Rock and Roller Coaster.
Oh, that is so fun! That is so fun!
We rode it like 3 or 4. I love that ride so much.
Look at Sunny's face. She's like,
Wow. You have to do it, and then you sing the whole time.
She's not a ride.
so much fun.
You can do it.
Maybe not go there.
Maybe I
go
shouldn't
there.
sing.
Please. So one kid is 16 and the other one is 4 months.
old,
So
yeah.
that's quite a gap.
Yeah, the baby was a surprise. She was quite a surprise. I'm 46. I'll tell my age. I'm 46, and
That's
that
wonderful.
wasn't quite what I was
How are you
expecting.
finding this time around?
You know what? I find that because I have such an incredible 16-year-old daughter, I feel like I see the after. So I don't mind the sleepless nights. I don't mind the fact that I will, my figure shot forever. That's fine too. I don't care. And I think I'm a little bit calmer this time than I was before.
that's
good to hear.
Yeah.
You received a huge honor in September. President Obama awarded you the National Medal of Arts.
Yeah.
What was that night like?
Oh my God. It was amazing. It was amazing. The reason that it was, for me, I was so nervous about, being there and getting this award, and I was hugely pregnant with Sally, and they read the citation, and the president puts the medal on you, and there was a bunch of other people, Mel Brooks and a bunch of other people were getting it the same day, and they skipped my citation. And so they went on to the next person, and President Obama kept going, and then he said, y'all skipped somebody. And so they had to go find it, and they found it, and then I went to stand, and I was trying to still be good, and he looked at me, he goes, you just had to mess this up, didn't you? But it was great.
Congratulations.
We miss him.
I love him. I love him a lot.
Yeah. Okay. So you are playing Madame Gotterow? Gotterow.
Yes.
She's the enchanted wardrobe
Yes.
in the new Beauty and the Beast.
Yeah.
Tell us why she's so fantastic.
Well, Madame de Garderobe is a diva, to say the least. She's an opera singer. She fancies herself the greatest opera singer in the world, and
Right.
now she's stuck in this castle in this wardrobe. And she's also very fashionable and loves fashion. And
Right.
so the chance to get to dress Belle makes her very happy. Any chance she gets to sing also makes her very happy.
Now, and we also said this, but I just want to repeat it. You're a 6-time Tony winner?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I just want to say
Six times. And I got to take my little girl to that movie. Beauty and the Beast is magnificent. We have a clip of Madame Gotterobe in action. Take a look.
Pretty eyes, proud face, perfect canvas. Yes, I will find you something worthy of a princess.
Oh, well, I'm not a princess.
Nonsense! Now, let's see what I've got in my drawers. Oh, how embarrassing.
Help, Mama.
And the number that you sang to open up the film, I mean, how was that? 'Cause
Oh, it was a joy. It was a joy. And being on the set looks magical in the film.
Yeah.
But it looks even more magical in person. You know, there's nothing that Disney doesn't do that's not just breathtaking. And the film, it's so unabashedly romantic and full of joy and teaches that wonderful message that love conquers all and that what is inside is most important.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
The Inner Beauty.
The Inner Beauty and the Beast.
Well, thank you so much. Our thanks to the amazing Audra McDonald. See her in Disney's Beauty and the Beast in theaters March 17th. To celebrate the movie, Twinings of London is featuring special edition designs on 4 of their herbal teas, expertly crafted by a team of 9 master blenders for a perfect balance of taste, flavor, and aroma. And is it Twinings? Twinings. And thanks to Twinings of London, members of our studio audience are going home with a 6-month supply of teas and accessories. And we will be right back.
Next, hang on for one wild ride when the co-hosts hit all 4 theme parks at Walt Disney World Resort.
We're the McFerrin family.
Yeah, want to say hi to Grandpa Ron in Chicago?
Hi, Grandpa.
I am blown away by the size of this place. Walt Disney World is 40 square miles with 4 parks and 25 resort hotels. So Sunny, Sarah, and I wanted to try and see how much ground we could cover. And I finally get why they say this magic is endless. Take a look.
We are at Walt Disney World, and we've got 4 parks, but only 1 day to conquer it all.
And we're going to go on all the rides.
All the rides.
not so much rides, but we're gonna. There's Epcot. We can visit Japan. We can visit Paris. Parades, fireworks. So much of the rides.
So where should we start?
Let's find a local.
She looks like she's from here.
Hi.
Hello there.
So tell us what to do today.
Oh, yes, of course. Well, feel free to explore the castle. One thing's for sure, make sure to not go in the West Wing.
Okay, those
All
are
right?
the rules. No West Wing.
No West Wing.
No West Wing, but thank you.
You're
Thank
very
you.
welcome.
This is so nice and pretty.
No West Wing. Translation, headed there now.
The rose. I found you.
Beast! You're never gonna believe this. My group went right and I went left, and you know what? I'm just gonna let myself out, okay?
Ladies.
Oh, Gaston. Whoa, look at this. This is something.
I've certainly got biceps to spare.
Gaston, we need to take a selfie. Yes.
Well, of course, I love myself. He's the best.
A picture, Gaston.
Ah, yes.
Where's
Pictures.
Sarah?
The things that belong in books.
Are you kidding me? How did that happen?
I used to date a night. Okay, so now it's time for the ride.
Time for the ride.
Do you hear the music?
Right.
5 minutes.
Parade, parade, parade.
Well, as long as it's like this, slow and steady wins the race.
Norway!
I love Norway. We can see Anna and Elsa.
Let's go.
Yeah, yeah. Can I have an autograph as well?
Yeah, of course.
I sing a little as well.
Well, I would love to hear you sing.
Okay.
Let it go, I'm not holding back anymore. Let it go, let it go. Let the storm rage on.
The cold never bothers me anyway. Oh, that's great.
Okay, enough of the kid stuff. It's time for Sunny to start facing her fears.
Okay, last ride, Tower of Terror?
Yes! Tower of what? Good idea.
Oh my God.
You did it, Sunny.
Oh my God. So good.
I'm done.
Oh, so good. So good.
I'm done.
Now, I know we said that was the last ride,
But one more ride, just one more. Come on, come on, come on.
Yeah, okay, one more ride. Sunny, just Dumbo! Just Dumbo! Sunny, come up!
No.
I drove Sunny crazy, and I loved every minute of it. With that, we will be right back.
Look who's sharing the love.
I love you guys. I love the discussion.